And so right now we will change this background, we will change all of this title, subtitle, and this button font. So let's go and click on edit with Elementor. So after clicking on edit with Elementor, it will take us to the page builder option, where very easily we can drag and drop all of the elements and build a nice design website. So basically this is the layout that we have at the moment, and we will be changing all of the font, all the images and text. For example, we have we all love nature. So for example, I want to keep we all love take breaths. All right. And over here we can give a subtitle. You can see that very easily. I'm just clicking on it and changing it. But also you can just click on it, and at the left hand side you can see that we have a text editor under which we can also edit them. So look deep into the nature and you will understand everything better. So let me just change a little bit. Look deep into the website and you will understand everything better. All right, and then we are done with it. So right now you want to change this font, right? So what you have to do, you have to go to the style option. Under style we have this alignment. So alignment left, alignment center, alignment right, and justified. So to make everything look unified, we will use this centered option. After that we have this text color. So for example, you want to change this text color, you can go to this text color option and you can just change it easily. You can find out any color that you want and you can play around with the colors. You can even use this hexacode. And down below over here, this is the opacity option. So you can use this opacity option to make your text look more crisp. So right now let's keep it as white. Then we have text shadow option. You can place a shadow behind this text. Then we have this advanced option where we are using margin. So as you can see over here, we have -20. So what this 20 does, let's just make it 0. And you can see that there is no gap. So if I make it -20, back again, -20, you can see that we get a gap on the top, right? After that we have this padding option that we don't have to use right now, so let's just keep it. And after that let's click on this button. On this button, the button have different types such as info, success, warning, danger. So we are keeping it as default, and the text gets started. For example, we write get website. All right, and then down below we have the link. So what is link? This link is basically where when you click on this button, where it will redirect us. For example, let's go to our website takebreads.com, and under takebreads.com, let's go to service, and I want that button to redirect us to this option. All right, so let's copy this URL, come over here and just paste it. That's how simple it is. After that we can align this button. Then we can also import our icon. So let's go and select the icon. Let's search for website. There is no website, so for example let's use an arrow. So let's use this arrow over here and insert it. So you can see that we get that icon beside get a website, and we can position it before or after grid, and then we have this icon spacing. So let's just increase the space. Great. So right now we have designed that button as well. Then if we go to the style option, we can change the color as well. So here is the typography option. You can select the typography that is used on this button. You can just use the default one, and then you can increase its size 15, 14, and then the width of the text, then transformation style, and so on. So after that, we have this text shadow, text color, background type. You can use gradient as well, and then the border radius. So this border radius, what it does, it gives a border between the text and the padding to make sure this align perfectly. So after that, let's go to this advanced option where we have this top margin 10 have been selected, and then that's all for now. So right now we are going to change this background image. So how can we do that? On top, you can see that we have this 6 dot. Let's click over here, and you can see that we have layout and structure, but we cannot find from where we are going to change this image. So let's go to the style option, and over here you will be able to see the image option. So let's change this image. So how can we change the image? First, we have to download it, or if you have the image already on your PC, you can upload it. So let's go to Unsplash. This is one of the site from where you can find good quality of picture. Even you can go to pixels.com. From this both website, you can find HD quality images to use on your website without any hassle. So let's look for technology background. All right. So over here we have some technological background. Uh, so I think let's use this one for the background image. So let's download it. And once it downloads, save it. Let's go to event Elementor and let's choose the picture. Let's drag it over here and it will upload. So after it uploads over here, we have to insert the media. So let's click insert, and you can see that we have able to bring out that background image. Now, for example, you want to have an overlay of a yellowish background. So how can you do that? You have to go down below. Over here, we have background overlay, under which we have the color black. Let's change it to yellow. So let's change it to yellow, and if we increase the opacity, you can see that on top of the image. So you can see that when I increase the opacity, it becomes blue. What it does is it gives a background on top of the image, right? That's why it's known as background overlay. Great, let's update it. After that, we have our service option where we have web design, graphics design, and content creation. So right now I want to change these images. To change the image, we have to click on that image, and you can see that we have this image content over here. Let's choose an image. I already have uploaded it. You can also go to this website and you can look for it. For example, website design, and we will get a picture related to website design. So let's look for, we want to use this as an vertical image right now. Let's save it, and then let's find out for graphic design. Let's download this one, content creator, for example. Okay, let's use this one. All right, so we have already downloaded three photos for these three sections. So right now, let's click over here. Let's upload these three images. Let's drag it first. And let's insert it. And you can see that we have this web design image. After that, I want to change the graphics design image. Let's go to choose image. Let's now try upload image, upload file option, select, and the one we have downloaded is this one. Let's open it and let's insert. And then the content creation, let's change the picture. Let's drag it from here, insert. Now we have three pictures altogether. And right now you can see that these two pictures have same size, right? Let's go and see. It have 2480 by 2560 pixel, but it is a little bit larger. Let's go and choose this picture and we can edit it as well, right? It is 1920 by 2560 pixel, so we have to match it. Let's go and just crop a little bit. Let's crop it from the top. So over here you can just make all of the edit changes. So for example, if you want to rotate left, it will rotate left, rotate right, flip vertical, flip horizontal, and you can even undo it, right? So let's, right now we have to just crop it. Also on the right hand side we can scale it manually. For example, if we scale it right like 820, and if you hit scale, it will automatically scale itself. Then you can also apply the changes for thumbnail, alt size, and so on. So these are the basic settings. For now, now you can see that we have able to import that image. So over here we have three columns, right? But I want to bring one more services to this section. So how can we do that? So there are a few ways we can do that. The first way is that we can just duplicate it and we will have another section to it, and we can simply change the name. You can change it from your left hand side or directly from the interface. Let's put it as digital marketing. Great. And then you can add your description, and now we have to change the image once again. So let's come back over here and look for digital marketing, and let's download one of the image from here. So let's download this one. All right, as we have downloaded it, let's go over here. Let's try to drag this on top of this image. Let's see whether it works or not. So as I have dragged it over here, it also haven't worked, and let's delete this portion. Let's delete it. Great. right click on the mouse and delete this portion. So right now we have three four section for these services. So right now if you want to undo something, for example, let's just duplicate this text and let's just drag it top over here, and you don't want to keep it, you want to undo all of the portion as it was before. So you can do two things. You can use your keyboard, Control Z, or you can go down below over here and you can click on this history and go back. And this is how very easily you can remove them, right? And then we have another section which is for the testimonial. So you can edit this testimonial and even you can change the image. You have to resize all of this image to make it look proper. And then here is one of the text editor, you just write their name. Okay. And then we have about us portion. On this about us portion, we are going to tell all about our website. So over here, we are going to tell the visitor why they have to come to our website and all of the information that we have. And down below over here, we have a button. So let's just change the image. Let's go to image media, and here we have few images. So let's just use one of them, insert the image, and let's add the link. We are going to use the link for the about us page. Let's go to about, copy it, and let's paste the link. Great. Right now I want to add a text below this image. For example, let's just duplicate it, drag it down below over here, and we have able to create that page. And I want to make this image a little bit smaller. Let's use medium large, or we can make it medium. And you can see that we have a good alignment of this place as well. Then we have another portion where we have questionnaire, and we can change that image as well like before. Let's change that image. Let's make it medium. Let's make it centered. All right. And now let's add an overlay so that the text looks brighter. So let's go to overlay, background type, and let's select a white portion. And we have to change the text color. Let's change the text color to the style, and let's go and change the text color to white. And we want to remove that background overlay. So let's click on this three dot overlay. Let's just make it a little bit darker. Great. And the questions, let's color, change the color. White. All right. Great. So now we have edited all of the page, the home page, edit. So we have been able to edit the whole page for this website. Now I want to add another section so that I can see videos. So how can we add that? We can go to this 9 dots, and we can just use this element over here. So first we will add new section. Right now we want only one section to be added, and then we are going to this 9 dot, and we will bring this video over here, and we can select the source. There are YouTube, Vimeo, Dailymotion, self-hosted, and we will put our link over here. We can specify a starting time and end time. You can autoplay it, mute it, loop it, and play controls, and all of other options are available over there. And then we can go to style. We can select the aspect ratio, and then we have this advanced option as well. So we can select the width, full width, or custom. So let's keep it as default. All right. All right. So now I want this video to be placed below this testimonial. So what I can do is I can just drag this. Let's drag this section on top of this about us section. So right now we have able to install that video as well. So let's go and update it, and let's go and see to our very own website and see how it looks on the homepage. So right now this is our homepage. Here is the image that we have changed and the services that we offer, testimonial, we have the video, we have about us page, the questionnaires, and the footer and the header, right? So this is how you can edit your very own website on WordPress. So as we have designed it, let's go to our about us page, and right now we are going to edit this about us page. So the things we are going to do are kind of similar. Let's go to edit with Elementor, and over here we have this Elementor option. So right now I want to add a few more things. We can call it as block. So on down over here you can see that we have a plus button, which is add new section. Then we have add templates, and we have starter templates. So right now we are going to use starter templates, where we can add few of the blocks as we need. So these are the page we can directly import pages. Also we can click on the block so that we can place a different type of blocks to our website. For example, on about us page I want to add something like this, the people who are working. So for example, let's select this block, and we are going to import this block, right? So that block have been imported over here, and we can just drag this thing up where we want this to be placed. So let's go on, let's place it over here. Let's go and select the section, and let's place it over here. And over here we have a secondary heading. So let's give who are we, and then you can write your small content, and then you can change these pictures. You can give their name, you can add their social media link. For example, when I click over here, we have this Facebook. You can just paste its link over here, and it is all done, right? And also how we can delete some portion. For example, I don't want this testimonial on top. You can see that we have a cross option. Let's just delete it, and very easily we have able to delete that section. So under about us page, let's add another block. On this block we want to place for our client option. Let's import this block, and see, this is the portion where we can place our clients logos or pictures over here, and this is how we can design this page as well. Great. So now let's update it, and let's go to our website, visit page, and when we go to about us page, we will see all of the changes that we made have been appeared over here. Great. Now let's go to our contact page. Under contact page we have a form over here, On this form, when somebody writes an email, it will go to your own email address. You can fill up all of this address over here, and then we want to remove it and we want to place a Google map. All right, so let's click on edit with Elementor. And let's you know how to do all of these things, right? So I want to just delete this portion, add a map block over here, and let's insert one of these map. Let's use this one. Let's import it. And now we have this map section. Right now on this map section, when you click over here, you can place your address or your location. You can zoom in or zoom out, right? And then you can make it height larger or smaller. Let's make it a little bit larger. And you can add your phone number, your address, and the contact information as well. Even you can add your social media links from here. So this is how you can use this contact form or this map section on your design, right? So right now I want to copy it and go to my contact page, and let's try to paste it. And very easily we have able to copy one element to another element and add them. Right now let's go to home and let's go to the Elementor section and let's update. Now if we go to our website, take bread, and go to our contact option, we will able to see that we have this contact page over here. And the home page, let's update it. Let's reload this page, and great. Now we have our home page ready, our about page ready, our service page ready, and our contact page ready as well. So right now we have to work with our footer and our header. So how can we do that? There are two ways. First, let's go to this custom option, under which we will have this header option and footer option. From there we can change it. So let's go to header builder, under which we have the logo that we have changed. We have this button where we have the phone number. For here, let's write for example, ask us. The link you can place over here. You can set all of your design. Let's go back, and then we can select our menus from here, right? Okay, and then let's go to the footer builder where we want to make the changes. Under footer we have copyright option. Let's click over here, nature love by. All right, we will change it to create with love by tech reds 2023. All right, we are done with it. Let's go back, and right now we want to change this logo. So let's go to footer menu. These are the menu that we have. You can configure this menu as well. And then we have H1 where we have this logo. So over here, if we insert a logo over here, let's insert our logo over here, add media, This is our logo. All right, and then we can place it on middle. Great. And now let's publish it. Let's go back from this custom option, and now you can see that our header have been changed, our footer also have been changed, right? So this is how you can very easily create your website. So right now let's go back to our WordPress dashboard from where we have begun, and over here you can see all of the blogs have again started to pop up. So over here you can see that we have the WP form Elementor. If you want, you can keep it or you can just remove it. So right now let's go and preview this dashboard once again. So over here on this page, if we click over here, these are all the pages that we have just now designed. All right, so you can just directly go to your website and edit them with Elementor, or you can come to your pages, and over here you will have all of the pages and you can edit them with Elementor as well. Even if you want to add a new page, for example, let's add a new page, right? Add new page, and this page we will call it as, for example, our pride, right? Okay, and now we will edit it with our element. So right now we are going to design this page for our pride. So let's click over here, let's bring some of the block, or we can go and select a page. For example, right now I want to use this page. I like this page design, for example, so I want to use this page. Great. Okay, so now let's import this template. So you can see that this page have been placed over here. Now what we have to do, we have to change its design. For example, we create this page name as our pride, so designed to help people create their potential website. All right, but I want to keep it on a two block. So what I can do is go to style. Let's go to this typography and let's just, okay, great. Then we have a video over here. I want to change this video. Let's place this video over here. Then let's go down over here. We can just change all of these sections. So these are the icon box that they have used, and then you can very easily change the images. Go over here, let's change the image from this place. And you can also edit all of this image from here as well, and that's all we have to do. Right now let's publish it. So right now, if we go to our website and we want to find that page, our pride, we cannot find it, right? Because we have home, about, service, and contact page, but we don't have our pride page. For example, let's write our PRIDE, 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 pride. And over here, you can see right now we have this page, but if we go to home, we cannot navigate on that page. So how can we add that? Also, let's go back to our dashboard. Under that, we will go to our page. On this page, you can see that we have our pride page have been created. Right now, we want to add this to our menu. So we have to go to appearance. Under appearance, we have menus. Under menu, we have this structure, which is the main menu, right? On which we are going to add our pride. So over here, if I click on it and add to the menu, it will add to our menu page, and we can drag and drop it. So for example, I want to place it after about page, and I want to bring this about page under the services. All right, that's all we have. So we have selected primary menu and footer menu, right? And then let's go and save the menu. And right now, if we go to our very own page, let's visit our page or our site. Right now, you can see that we have our pride page as well. And you can see that we have very easily able to place our design over here, right? So this is how you can add your menu. Let's go down to our footer. Even on our footer, we have able to create that navigation button. Great. So I hope you have understood how you can create new pages through Elementor and WordPress. And there are few more things that we can cover on this lesson. Is that we can go to our post page. On this post page, if we create a post, for example, let's go to Elementor editor, and we want to create a blog post. So the blog posts are the posts where people uh, write their content and they apply it. Let's import this post over here. See, we have able to do that. Also, we can select a structure. So let's select this two structure. Let's come over here. Let's get a heading. Over here, let's write y2 creates with tech breadths. All right, and after that we can bring text editor under this, and over here we can place a picture as well or a button. So let's select an icon here. All right, and I want to give a space in between, so let's go to these elements over here, the space, let's bring it over here, and it looks good right now. Then we can also add this column, 3 columns. Over here we can put 2 pictures and 1 text. So let's try it. Let's go to the elements. Here I want to place 1 image over here. Let's duplicate it and bring it over here, and on this place I want to put a text. So let's bring the text editor over here, right? So let's give them a picture, choose an image. Let's choose this image, and then this image as well, and then let's write a text. Before that, I want to add a header, and here is the text, and under that I want to bring a button. All right, so now let's okay, and here, and in between this I want to have a gap. So over here what I can do is right click over here, go to advanced, and on the margin bottom we can just add some margin to it. Right, let's make it 20, and it have created a margin in between. Right, so let's drag this section first, and let's put it below here. Okay, and we have able to design and blog. So let's publish it. Let's have a look on it. So over here we have our first blog written, and you can see that we have a name elementer slash and so on. So how can we edit that? Let's go and edit this post back again, and over here we will give the name. So let's write it our first post. Great. And if you go to the right hand side, you have the option. You have visual editor or code editor, and then you have the settings option under which you can specify all of these tags categories. So this is uncategorized. Let's create a category for website the design, add new, and we will select it under website design. You can create tags for people who are searching for the post. For example, first site, this is a tag, and website creation. Great. And then you can even place a feature image if you want. Let's place a feature image, this one. All right, and I want to show it on the post list only. Great. So let's go back to, let's update it, and then let's go back to our dashboard. Over here we can see that this is our first post that we have created. If we go and do a quick edit, we can see the slug. Let's change it to, let's delete it. Great. And let's update it. So now if you visit it over here, you can see that it is written as our first post, right? And even our URL have been changed to the name of the post. So how can we see that on this menu bar, right? We can do a few things for that. Let's go back to our dashboard first. Dashboard. Let's go to our page option. Under page, let's create a page known as blog. Let's publish it. Let's go to the WordPress, and we will so now we can see that this is our blog element. We will assign it as a blog post. So let's go to settings, general, writing. So default post category web design, format is standard. All right, and let's go to the reading section. The post would be placed on this blog if you change this setting and save changes. Now if we go to the takebreads.com, go to this, we have to add that on our menu. So let's go to appearance menu. You know how to add a menu. Over here, let's go and select this blog. All right, and save the menu. Great. Let's reload this page. go under blog, and on this blog, this is our first post. Let's read it. And here is our blog post that we have created. So this is how you can very easily create your own WordPress website. So now what we are going to do, let's go to all-in-all migration that we have already learned. So I will just export this file right now because I want to keep this design for a long time. Let's download it. And now I have a backup file for this website. All right. So let's go to the plugins once again. Under plugins, you can see that we have to update this. So let's update now. And everything on this page looks good, right? So I hope you have understood how you can create such a beautiful website very easily within a short moment of time, right? And if you want to visit this site, this site would be available for you so that you can make any reference, and the updates will be done on this website as well. So hope you have liked this video.